General Hospital's Ballard teases that the relationship between Jason Morgan and Drew can will become more tense than ever. Even though Jason and Drew are twins, they both have similar relationship. This is true because before that, Collie Spencer was the person Jason always cared about. But at that time, Jason's disappearance in the past, Collie came to Drew, and now that Jason is back, Jason wants to reconnect with Collie. This may not be easy. Jason's dream of getting back together with Collie may not work out. A new incident happened to Jason's son, Danny Morgan, after Danny's illness took a turn for the worst and had to go to the hospital again. In the past, Danny had a history of leukemia, but luckily at the time Julian Jerome was the one who appeared and saved Danny. If it weren't for Julian, Danny certainly wouldn't assist like he does now. As mentioned before, the tunnel collapse in the past caused Jason to go missing. Luckily, someone saved Jason's life and was able to return to his current state. This also meant that Jason was not in town at the time of Danny's illness. Now that Jason is back in town, if Danny's old illness really comes back, Jason will be the one to save his son. That's true because Jason and Danny are biological father and son, and their bone marrow is compatible. In fact, there is one more person who can save Danny's life. That person is none other than Jason's twin brother Drew, meaning that Drew may also have bone marrow that matches Danny's, and Drew was also willing to save his nephew. But this won't happen now that Jason is back in town and Worlds. Jason wants to come back and love Collie, so Drew can make the decision to no longer want to save his nephew, Danny. Before returning to town, Jason vowed to find a way to reconnect with Collie. Jason still had feelings for Collie, but when there was an incident about Danny's illness and Danny had to face death, Jason spent more time with Sam McCall. This is reasonable because Danny is the common child of Jason and Sam. Both of them need to rely on each other to save their son. Long term contact will make Jason shaken, and he may have feelings for Sam again. If that's true, then Jason has been in love with two girls at the same time, which will make the conflict between Jason and Drew even more tense. Then should remember that Drew and Sam also loved each other in the past. They even had a daughter together as Galgan. Even though Collie and Drew are now a couple and their feelings are quite peaceful. If Collie were to choose between Jason and Drew, is it likely that Collie would still learn more toward than Drew? Surely by then, there would be a fight between twins Jason and Drew, but it seems the one most likely to lose is Drew. Of course, that makes sense because Jason has been active in the mob since the past, and Jason's fighting ability is much higher than Drew's.